Hey everybody, Brian Hunt here with you again. This is our second video in this series on getting work in the film, TV, and video landscape and market, and how to keep getting work in the industry. And this video, I am talking about doing spec work. Okay, so what is spec work? So spec work is a term used for creating content that you are making it look like it is a paid content. It's a commercial, it's a short film, it's a short documentary, but you are doing it all yourself and with your own money. You're not being paid, you're not being commissioned by anybody to do this. And I'm sure a lot of you out there are already doing this kind of stuff without even knowing it, knowing that it's called spec work. But spec work is a really good and useful thing to use to build yourself up. So, for an example, if you want to become known as somebody who is very good at shooting cars, but you've never shot cars before, and you're trying to sell this service to people, or you want people to hire you as a director of photography, or you want somebody to hire you as a director, and you've never worked on a project or shot stuff like this, they want to see examples. And a lot of times in the industry, when you are pitching on a job or somebody's pitching you as a director or as a director of photography, the client or the agency is going to want to see samples of your work. And it really does help to have samples of that work in the genre or the type of things that they are going to be shooting or that they want to cover. So, for example, if you're, again, working on something or you want to do something on cars and be known as a person who creates content for cars and high-end stuff that way, then you would go out and try to create a spot. So coming up with a spot, thinking about what could be a cool short film or commercial spot, trying to figure out where you could use as locations. All these things are not just going to actually help you land another job in that field, but they are also teaching you those ways you need to do production. Because basically, you're going to have to do all those things that you need to do when you go out for a paid job. If I land a paid job and they want me to film a short documentary about a business or somebody's story about what, a product they use, and that's going to be a short documentary, I'm going to be going out. I need to figure out, setting up the shoot. I got to talk to the talent beforehand. We got to script some stuff out. We got to storyboard them things. I got to go location scout. You're basically doing all those things. And it's a great way to learn the craft as well as creating some great content that you can show off to people. I have found a lot of times the stuff that I've had on my website, on my reel, things that people have seen that I've done, and that they really like. They're like, wow, I love this piece that you did. I'm like, yeah, that was a spec job. That was something that I just went out and did. So for myself in kind of more the documentary and branded content field, there's been a lot of times when I've been traveling or I hear of a story about something and I know that it's not a piece that I'm going to be doing that somebody's going to be paying me to do, or it's going to be hard to pitch as a thing, but it can visually make a great short film. Spec work can be things that you can also submit to festivals and get awards that way, as you own the rights to the films or you own the commercials or the spec commercials that you've done. So I've done a bunch of short documentaries this way where I have just heard of a story or I met somebody and just thought this would be a great story to cover, and went out and filmed them and spent the time doing it and spent a lot of time putting these things together. And they have been very beneficial because people see that. And again, because you are creatively in control, going back to the video I did before about the number one rule, don't be an asshole and, being careful what you say on set. You need to be very cautious in the way you speak to the director or whoever you're dealing with. When you're doing spec work and you're doing your own work, it's whatever you want to do. It's your creative things. And that's the cool thing of it. And when people know that, it's like, well, who produced this? Who was this done by? It's like, well, this is my own film. I directed this. I produced this. I shot this. I edited this. In some of the cases, there's been a lot of my work I've done that way. And they see like, wow, this is great. Like, there was no agency behind this. What was the budget on this? I mean, sometimes that has been the comment I've got on some spec work when they would say to me, what was the budget on this? And I would say, budget was my time and whatever expenses I need to pay out to people to come out and do it, to travel. Otherwise, we had no budget. And it's kind of an impressive thing for a lot of ad agencies or people you're dealing with or people that are looking at hiring you, that you could pull something off like that. And it really helps to bring you up, and the thoughts or their perception of you, helping to bring that up as well, because they see that you can actually execute and do something. And that's another great reason for doing this as well, because if you have never produced anything at all, if you've never really have much that you have shot that you want to show off, going out and doing a spec piece and actually finishing, not just shooting like little scenes that you want to have for Instagram, going out and shooting a whole short film, a whole commercial, and putting it together and spending the time to edit it and put it together and do the sound design and get the color correction done and making it look awesome. That will really help you to have that to show off to people, and just help you to learn as an artist what you need to do when you actually get paid to do that. So there's a lot of benefits for spec work. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. What are your thoughts on spec work? What are things and projects that you're trying to do, that you would love to do, that you're trying to get off the ground? Thanks so much, guys, for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a like. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification to get notified for the next time I upload the video. And we'll see you on the next one.